Live.
What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you're representing. Throw up your flag. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already on YouTube, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. I let a few hundred of y'all come in, then I'm going in. But in the meantime, and in between time, I'm gonna give some shout outs to the early birds. I ain't gonna take long on this one, fam, but I am going in. You dig what I'm saying? Let's see who we got here. What better way to start it off than recognizing another Willie? Willie Marshall, what's up, Ohio? What it do? Rose Shelby in the building, Wichita, Kansas. Was that Dallas Troy? What up? Baby doll forever. Mr. Unique, Marcus Payne. What's up? Marquise Payne. Belinda, what it do? Latasha Harrison. Miss Jazzy is in the building. That's how I'm gonna start saying Miss Jazzy name. I'm gonna just hold that off, just be like, Miss Jazzy is in the building. Adam, what's up, Adam Wallum? Illinois in the building. Thrizzle, San Jose, what it do? What it do? I'm going in, fam, going in. Joe Biden, your president, decided to comment on the ongoing debate of women in sports and their unequal pay to men in sports, specifically basketball. Unless you've been living under a rock, you know that Caitlyn Clark was drafted #1 overall in the WNBA draft. This is or suggests that she is the best player in college basketball, women's college basketball. But overall, she scored more points in the history of college basketball, women and men. A lot of people were taken aback when the salaries came out for Caitlyn Clark, showing what her salary would look like after she was drafted by the Indiana Fever. Let's see if I can put that up right quick. Caitlyn Clark, who was picked #1 overall in the WNBA draft, will receive a rookie salary of $76,535. By comparison, Victor, I don't even know how to say dude's last name, so I'm not going to even chop it up. But Victor, who's in the NBA, received a rookie salary of $12.1 million. I think he pronounced his name Wembanyama. I'm gonna go with that. Okay, so he received a 4-year salary of $55.1 million. By comparison, Caitlyn Clark will receive $338,000 for 4 years of activity. Now, let's address the elephant in the room immediately. There's a reason why the women get paid so much less than the men. Let's look at the TV contract that the men have. $2.7 billion. That's television, the rights to air the NBA on television. By comparison, the women get $60 million. That ain't something that the president can just write an executive order, sign an executive order, and make the television and networks pay the NBA. It's going to all come down to numbers. How often is the NBA watched compared to the WNBA? How much advertising money are they getting? By the way, regular season for the NBA is 82 games. Regular season for the WNBA, let's see how many games that is. How many games a hold on. They play 40 games. So the men play double the amount of games. They get about 25 times the amount of, 30 times the amount of television revenue. 120, ooh, man, more like 40 times the amount or something like that of the television revenue. And, oh, we hadn't even started talking about the league revenue. Another 10 billion for league revenue. This comes down to simple numbers, family. This ain't got nothing to do with choosing one gender over the other. You know, there's a they're comparing apples to oranges. You ever heard of a canary melon? It's similar to a cantaloupe. It looks like a cantaloupe. But by far, people buy cantaloupes over canary melons because that's what they prefer. That's what most people prefer. You can't make people pay more than what they're willing to pay. I'm all for equal pay. I got a daughter who's a lawyer, and if she sat there and do the same, log in the same amount of hours, if she logged the same amount of hours as a male counterpart, and the quality of her work is just as good or better, she needs to make at least the same amount of money or better. Now that's apples to apples, because we're looking at the work and we're looking at the results. That's apples to apples. If I got a podcast and more people are watching me than they're watching the other guy, if I got, let's say, 995,000 subscribers on my way to 1 million subscribers, I'm just 5,000 subscribers away from 1 million. And let's say the other guy got 1 million subscribers. I mean, the other guy got 1,000 subscribers. I'm almost at 1 million. He got 1,000. Now, the other guy might be really, really good at what he's doing. He might be really good, and he can't figure out for the life of him why more people aren't watching. But for whatever reason, they're watching me and not him. Should he get the same amount of money I get? Joe Biden is posturing. He trying to get people money. He trying to get to the vote. He know damn well he ain't finna do nothing. He ain't got no power to do anything. He weighed in with that little candy licking stroke. That's all that was. That dude trying to get some favor. He trying to get some votes. He know damn well he's not going to move the needle. 2 years ago, he signed an executive order to review equal pay for women in sports. And it didn't go anywhere. And it's not going to go anywhere until more people start supporting women's sports. And you can't make people sit and watch 2 hours of a basketball game if they don't want to. You might be able to pay them. Give them some money. Give them some money. You might be able to pull it off. Joe Biden is full of crap. I'm talking about soggy diaper crap. And here's the thing too, family. This woman right here, Caitlyn Clark. I like Caitlyn Clark. I know some people don't like her, but I like Caitlyn Clark. You know why I like her? Because she hell on wheels. She is hell on wheels. The girl bad. Pull up on you from anywhere. Come through with the back, the behind the back pass. You don't know what she gonna do. And she talked that no, hey, she gonna put it in your face. I like that. Remember? Larry Bird was like that. Jordan was like that. We love them. Yeah, man. I like to see her play. I like to see greatness. I love it, man. So, but the problem with what's going on with Caitlyn is they doing so much favoritism toward her. They're directing so much favoritism towards her that they're making people not like her. Now, I know how to compartmentalize all of that. I know how to take out the emotional part. So I got that under wraps. I like Caitlyn Clark. I like her style of play. She has elevated women's sports, specifically basketball. But ain't no way you can expect her to get paid like a male basketball player when the WNBA, people just don't watch it. Well, let me back up. Enough people are not watching it for her to get paid the kind of money that the men get paid. Now, here's the deal. Remember not too long ago, Serena Williams fought for equal pay for women in tennis, and she was successful. Now women in tennis get paid what the men get paid. But here's the one little difference. The women were being watched just as much or more than the men were. You know why? Because that was this chick named Serena Williams, the greatest greatest women tennis player to ever walk the planet. Some might say she floated the planet, but she was the greatest to ever walk the planet. And people tuned in. Me, I didn't miss one Serena Williams match. I watched everything. Anytime I saw Serena's name, I'm watching because I like that spirit. I like that fight. I like that courage. I like that heart. I like that passion. I like that don't quit attitude. That's what I like. Even if you lose, even when if she lost a match, you could tell she left it on the court. I like those type of athletes. I don't care for athletes who ain't got heart, who come in and just get the check. I don't care if they're in the NBA. I don't want to be nowhere around them. I don't want to take no picture with them or nothing. I'd rather go for the dude who coming off the bench and fire him up for a quick 10 points. Because he giving everything he got. He leaving it all on the court. He making the most out of his time on that court. I'd rather take a picture with that guy. Because he has heart. I like people with heart. Give me all you got, and I'm satisfied. So the women tennis players make just as much or more because people watch them just as much as or more. It makes sense. That's apples to apples. This argument that they're making for Caitlyn Clark, for women in basketball getting more money or just as much money as men is ridiculous. The math ain't mathing. Joe Biden said that women they should get what they deserve. They are getting what they deserve. They're getting what they deserve. The WNBA wants desperately to pay women more money, but they can't afford it. The math ain't mathing. So when they're making all of these special concessions, because Caitlyn Clark, the elephant in the room, a white woman, seems to be getting shorted. We got to do something now. We got to sign an executive order. It ain't fair. Caitlyn Clark, for all it's worth, is a great basketball player, but she plays in the WNBA, not the NBA. So if she played in the NBA, it would be fair to say she should get the same amount of money as the men that's on her level gets. But she don't play in the NBA. She play in the WNBA, and the money ain't there. They making people not like this woman. SNL, Saturday Night Live, had her team, the losing team in the women's championship, on the show. They invited Caitlyn Clark on the show, and they brought the whole team out. The team who lost to South Carolina. Make it make sense. North Carolina. Make it make sense. So, yeah, I had it right first, South Carolina. So the Iowa Hawkeyes lost 75-87 to the South Carolina Gamecocks. And, you know, the people at Saturday Night Live, instead of bringing the champions on, they brought the losers on. Why? Because of race. So when y'all talk all that old stuff about, why does everything have to be about race? It's always about race in the United States. It's always about race. And y'all know damn well if South Carolina would have lost that game to Iowa. Ain't no damn way they would have brought South Carolina on Saturday Night Live and left Iowa out. Ain't no way. If anything, they would have said, we are some racists and we do discriminate, but we can't do it that bad. We still got to bring the other team. We're gonna bring both teams on. They would have done something like that. They would have tried to even that, smooth it out a little bit. They would have brought both teams on. That's how that would have went. This is smack dead in your face racism. Ain't nothing else it could be. It is what it is. They're already making people not like Caitlyn because they are extending privilege because of her skin color. They are doing that. Yes, she is talented. Yes, she is a great basketball player. And it ain't really her fault that these people are going crazy, going bananas over her and granting her special privileges. Hell, somebody grant me a special privilege, I'm taking it. Shit, I mean, what you want me to do? Who amongst us would go to the club and the bouncer said, come on up to the front. You ain't got to stand in line. Who amongst us gonna say, nah, that's all right. I'm standing in line. They was here first. Hell, I'm going to the front of the line. Suckers. Choo. I'm going straight in. All right, fam, I'm gonna give a few more shout outs and then I'm gonna shut it down. Stan the Man, what up? Iceberg. Oh, and that's one other thing. Yes, absolutely. She is marketable. And here's the thing. That little $300 and some thousand that she's going to make, that's $77,000 she's going to make the first year is going to pale in comparison to the sponsorship she's going to get. She's going to get the NBA is going to make sure she gets the money because they got to still make the WNBA appealing. So they're going to subsidize with endorsements. They're going to, man, you're going to see, she's going to be so many places, you're going to get tired of seeing her. She's going to pop up on your screen every 2 seconds. They're going to make sure she gets her money. Similar to what they did with Tiger Woods when Tiger Woods was dominating the Masters and Tiger Woods said, man, I want some of that television revenue. The NBA was like, the PGA was like, oh, hell no, we ain't doing that. We ain't never did that before, but we got to do something because he's unhappy. He's talking about going over there playing for the European League. So we got to do something. How about we subsidize by making sure he gets some bigger and more endorsements? And here we go. And that's how they calm Tiger down. So the WNBA is going to make sure she get like crazy endorsements. Mark my word. She'll probably make in her first year easily over that $5 million that Ice Cube offered her to play in his Big 3 league. She'll probably make that easy. She'll probably make $5-10 million just off endorsements in her first year as a rookie. That's how they're going to do it. That's my time, fam. I appreciate y'all joining. Let's keep the chat going. I'll come back in the chat a little bit later, but let's keep it going. I appreciate y'all joining the live. Drop a comment though, fam. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Do you think that all of this attention is positive for Caitlyn Clark, or do you think it's a negative? And better yet, do you think that Joe Biden will be able to do something about that pay disparity? That's what I want to know. Give me a thumbs up if you think Joe Biden will have an effect. Thumbs down if you say, man, he just yapping. He ain't going to do nothing. Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.